Hi there, welcome to Kapow Maths. Today we're going to be looking at parallel lines. I've had several children this week asking me, what are parallel lines? Can you do a video? So that's what I will do. So what are parallel lines? Well, parallel lines are two lines which never meet. Now, let's have a look. In the word parallel, so let's have a look at the word parallel. We're going to have a look here because, as I tell my children, actually, the word parallel has parallel lines in, and what it is when you have two lines which are not like that but the same distance apart, so they will never meet. So are these two going to meet? Yes. So these two are definitely not parallel. Are these two equal? Yes. So these two are parallel. What about if we did it like this? Are them two? They are not parallel because these, if we push this here, push it there, they will touch. So these two are not parallel. What about if we do like this way? Yes, so these two are parallel. So really, if we look at the word parallel, we've got two parallel lines there. Okay, parallel. And this one is parallel to that. So let's have a look at some examples. Okay, so we'll have a look at some examples. So let's have a look at these lines. Okay, so let's zoom down a bit so we can see a bit clearer. Right, so now if we have a look at these lines, okay, let's see. So this line, now is this line here parallel to this one? Yes, because they are the same distance apart. So two things, they are the same distance apart and they will never meet. Okay, so these two are parallel. Let's have a look at these two. Now, are these two parallel? These are not parallel because look, if we draw a line, so let's draw our imaginary line. So if we continue this, this will meet. Okay, so therefore this has no parallel lines in. Okay, let's have a look at this one here. Okay, so again, let's do, it doesn't really matter. Is this parallel to that one? Is it the same distance apart and will they never meet? These two are parallel, and you could say it's a bit like a train track, okay, where the two lines will never meet. So these are parallel and these are parallel. What about these two lines? Do you think these are parallel? Yes or no? Have a guess. And after every question, you can even pause it instead of waiting and watching it at the same time. Are these two lines parallel? No, they are not. Okay, because if we draw our imaginary line, continue that, and continue that, they will meet. So parallel lines do not meet. So again, so have a look at that there. So remember, parallel lines there, they are the same distance apart and they never meet. Okay, so they'll never meet. Let's have a look at, we'll have a look at some shapes, because in tests what they like to do is they really like to, so I'm going to leave that there so you can see a bit of both there. Okay, so let's go in a bit closer and lift it a bit up like that. That's better. Now let's have a look at A shape. We see any parallel lines? Well, this one here is meeting this one. So them two are not parallel, and this one has no other parallel lines. So this one has no parallel lines. Let's have a look at E. So are there any other lines which are going up? No, they're not. So that one is not. Let's have a look at, well, if we have a look at this one. Now this one is parallel to that one. Any other ones which is parallel to that? Okay, so these are parallel lines. So they do have parallel lines in this shape. Okay, let's have a look at the letter F. So let's get a bit closer. We'll zoom out in a minute as well. So let's have a look at F. So is this one parallel line parallel to any other line? No, it's not. What about this one? Yes, you've guessed it. So let's try and use a different colour. So this one is parallel to this one. Okay, and we can do that parallel line symbol if you want. Let's have a look at the F. Can you guess which one are parallel to each other? Okay, so is this one parallel parallel to any. Well, these are going to be, yes, you've guessed it, this one here. Okay, so these lines here are parallel, okay, like that, because they will never meet and they're equal distance apart. Let's have a look at the L. Are there any parallel lines? Well, we've got 2 lines there, and if we have a look at it, this one is actually touching, so definitely none there. Let's have a look at the N. Okay, so if we have a look at the N there, that's a bit better, isn't it? Okay, well, this one here, let's have a look. Is any other going parallel here? Yes, you've guessed it, this one here. So here, this time we can use the black. Let's try and vary it. So this line is parallel to that line because they're the equal distance and they're never going to meet. However, this one here is not parallel to any there, okay? What about the T? So we've got a line going across here and a line going down there. And like I say, you can pause at any time to see if you're right, okay? And these are not parallel, okay? And we'll have a look at other videos like perpendicular lines and symmetry in other videos, which I'll do tomorrow. What about the Z? Can you find any there? Okay, see if you can find any parallel lines. You've guessed it. So this line here is parallel to this one, okay? And therefore this one in the middle is not parallel because it has to be 2 lines, okay? So this one isn't parallel, but these 2 are, okay? Now hopefully that is a bit easier. Parallel lines, same distance apart, and they never meet, okay? That makes sense. So if we zoom out, let's have a look at what we've got so far. We've got all that. So like I said, if you're not sure, you're going to pause and have a look. So now we've got them there. So let's put them there. And I'm going to, okay, get that a bit higher like that. And let's see if we can find any more parallel lines in this one here. I'm going to cover a few shapes there. Okay, so what about this square? So pause it and then see if you can find any parallel lines. So pause it if you want, and then see if you can draw these and get the same parallel lines. So for each parallel line pair, call it the same. So this one here is parallel to that one. And you've guessed it, this one. Now I'm going to do 2 now because it's a different kind of parallel line. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 like that. Okay, so, and you might just want to do it like that so you can see the lines of it carefully. And the red like that. Okay, so we've got 2 different sets of parallel lines going on there. What about the circle? Is there any parallel lines there? 2 lines which will never meet. Exactly, there are none there, so definitely none there. What about the triangle? Yes, and like I say, you can pause it if you want. Now we've got a 1, 2, 3. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 6-sided shape is a hexagon, and we'll be doing ones about shape. Now if we look at that, where are the parallel lines? So this one we should know now. This one here, so let's put 1 there, is parallel to that one. There might be quite a few here. Can you find any more? Let's do green. So which one is going in the same direction, equal part? This one here. And I'm going to do 2 like that. And any more? Yes, you've guessed it. So the blue one here. So these 2 are parallel. So I'm going to do 3 like that. Okay, and what about the small square? Okay, let's see it. Any more there? Yes, you've guessed it. So we've got this line is parallel to that line because they will never meet. Okay, like that. Make sure you do it neatly. And any more? You've guessed it, yes. So we've got the orange here. So these are parallel. These lines will never meet. Now, hopefully, that makes you understand what parallel lines are. And have a look at mine. And like, what you can do is you could pause at any time, watch it again, see if you get it correct. So hopefully now that is how you understand parallel lines. Please ask any more questions if you're not sure. If you understand it much better now, please leave a message. Thank you for watching Kapow Wow Maths.